All right, I'm gonna read mine. So got it hooked up, key on, engine off. Click read. It's gonna get all the information from it. So if you need to, pause the video and make sure all this stuff is correct. Enable launch control, set it what your RPM is. No lift shift is enabled. I have mine set at 225 milliseconds. The threshold is 4. Got my rev limiter set at 6700. Make sure it says fuel injector. Clutch is inverted on mine. And then if you're actually idling, it will tell you this, but don't worry about that right there. Do all that, click right. It'll say a bunch of stuff down here. I'll just do it real quick. Programming. Program complete, and it's ready to rock and roll. No lift shift the whole time, so it only popped that once. Oh well. All right, so now you've seen my settings. I guess I'm going to explain to what my knowledge is on them. When you first pull up the app here, it's just basic. So you actually kind of have to write something first and then apply it to the box. It doesn't save on the PC for some reason. That'd be kind of cool if you actually had a couple different settings, you know, but you always have to read it first from your box, modify it, and then write it. Okay, so like if you're tuning a car and you actually have one of these on there, I always set this rev limiter below the rev limiter of the PCM. This is a Spark rev limiter, a lot safer. Shift light, I don't fully understand that. I guess I can just hover over it real quick. If this box is checked, the feature uses an auto set ignition shut-off time box. I don't know what that, whatever. Well, oh, okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, I had the wrong ones. Okay. If this box is checked, the shift light will illuminate a set RPM under water and throttle. So I guess there's a, hardware change or something to it. So there's maybe something plugs into it. This is a global RPM. Kind of self-explanatory if you kind of hover over these right here. You can kind of play with the no lift shift time. So this right here is when launch control is enabled, you will go water and throttle at idle. This RPM, okay, you will maintain. Okay, so this, if this box is checked, then the no lift shift feature is active. So that means you can just, like while you're shifting gears, don't even let off the throttle. Just hit the clutch, bang the gear, continue on. It'll do a little pop, and you just keep going. It should, in theory, only go to this right here, but I've seen a couple of logs where I'm not sure if it's accurate or not, but it doesn't seem like it's hurting anything. It's gone to 7 grand, which is the PCM one. On an LT1, you have to set this one to the fuel injector signal source. There's actually a whole instruction manual on their website, N2MB.com, for LT1s, and you can change the number of cylinders and all that stuff. On an LT1, you do need the clutch inverted if you're going to do the brown wire on the cruise control. This isn't my settings or anything right here. I'm just kind of rambling about it. But yeah, again, you saw all my stuff, so that's how you adjust everything on this. I don't know how to make it, like, I guess fireball a lot. I have mine checked off of auto. I need to play with that and see what the best setup is. Because it will, like, if you no lift shift too fast, it'll kind of ignition cut for a split second after you're already in the gear. And I think it actually has something to do with the time right there. So you kind of want to set your threshold a little bit low on the TPS, or for your, this is your nitrous window switch right here, but for your threshold right here, you kind of want to set it a little low. Excuse me. Because I mean, the voltage is not really consistent, so whatever you want it to be, wide open throttle, quote unquote, is what you need to set that at. So anyway, that's kind of a short little sweet video about this.